It's so hot today. It's very hot today. It's too hot today. Is there a difference between so hot, very hot, and too hot? These are very simple words, but sometimes English language learners get them all mixed up. Even native speakers sometimes use them incorrectly in some situations. Let's take a look at how to use so, very, and too correctly. Hi, I'm Mark Franco. Welcome to Snap Language Learner. So, very, and too are adverbs. They're used to intensify the words that follow them. I can just say, it's hot today. To intensify how very hot it is, I can say, it's so hot today. I took this picture in January. It gets so cold in January. That's a diamond ring. Diamonds are beautiful, but they're expensive. I love diamonds, but they're so expensive. Now, you say these sentences in informal, everyday English. They're not wrong, but you should only use so like that in informal English. If you write or if you speak in a formal situation, you should use very. It's very hot today. It gets very cold in January. Diamonds are very expensive. These are not diamonds, they're crystals. Crystals are not very expensive. This is Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's never very cold there, but sometimes it gets very hot there in the summer. Alright, so if you want to intensify an adjective in everyday English, you can use so. These buildings are so tall. Janice is so smart. In more formal situations, use very. These buildings are very tall. Janice is very smart. Wait, but how about too? Can I say these buildings are too tall? Well, it depends on what you mean to say. Too has a different meaning. When you say something is too tall, too fast, or too expensive, you mean that something is more than you wanted. If someone is too tall, he's taller than normal. It's excessive. It's too much. These are running shoes. Running shoes can be expensive, but whoa, I don't have that much money. I can pay $150 for running shoes, but $500? No way, that's too expensive for me. That's heavy. Oh, that's very heavy, but I can lift it. Whoa, now that's very heavy. Ha! I can't lift that. It's too heavy for me. Not for him. He's very strong. That's not too heavy for him. I like sweet foods. This looks very sweet. Nice. Oh, this is too sweet for me. It has too much sugar. Okay, it's your turn now. I'll give you a sentence. You complete it using the missing word. Ready? Whoa, this man is so strong. In more formal English, what would you say here? This man is very strong. These weights are very heavy, but they're not. These weights are very heavy, but they're not too heavy for him because he's a very strong man. I can't lift these weights. They're too heavy for me. I'm learning Russian. It's a very difficult language. Man, Russian is so difficult. Here you could also say very difficult to be more formal. I can't learn Russian. It's too difficult for me. Shh, you're talking too loudly. You're speaking very softly. I can't hear you. I can't hear you very well. Wow, look at her. She looks so happy. I think she's a little bit too happy. In this example, you're saying she's very happy, really, really happy. But I'm not saying it in a very nice way. It's a bit excessive. Too much of a good thing. But there is a situation where you can use to and mean something positive. For example, if you do me a big favor, I could say, "Oh, thanks, you're too nice." "Thank you, you're too kind." If you spend a lot of time helping me, I could say, "Thank you so much, you're too patient." But be careful. If you use to this way, you have to be sure that the message is clear. If you say someone is too nice or too patient, it usually means they shouldn't be so kind or they shouldn't be so patient. They're too nice. They're stupid for wasting their time. When you show thanks, you have to be clear that you're saying it in a very nice way. You're saying, "Thank you, you're too kind." If you're not sure, just say, "Thank you, you're very kind." All right, I hope this helps. Oh yes, this is so clear now. If you had problems with the exercises, watch the video again and try them one more time. Also, check related materials in the description for a link to more information and practice. Don't forget to subscribe to Snap Language Learner. What? You've already subscribed? Aw, you're too kind. Thank you. Keep learning. Always. Bye. Hi, Mark Franco here. This is just a quick explanation about how the Snap Language YouTube channel is integrated with our website. Let's say you've just finished watching a video. So you go to the descriptions, look for a link called Related Materials. As you can see here for this video, you have a video for this lesson that is a lesson related to the video you've just watched, and it also has some suggestions for other related materials. Let's go to the materials for this lesson. So as you can see, you go to the same lesson you've just watched on YouTube, but now it's on the website. It has additional information usually, more examples, and sometimes it even has some practice at the end. As you can see here for this particular lesson, there is a link back to the video. So another way of finding videos or finding lessons is to go to the Snap Language website. Then you can choose between ESL lessons or enrichment lessons or articles and some other information. So let's say you go to enrichment, then you can choose among all these different interests. Let's go to grammar and style. So here you can see the new series that I just started. Then when you get there, you will see a list of lessons. Some of these lessons may already have a video. Some may not have a video yet. So let's look at this one. And as you can see, you have a link to the video and of course more information about the topic. If you found this lesson on the website, you can click the link to the video and boom, now you're on YouTube. You can watch the video, then go back to the website and finish your lesson. Cool, huh? Alright, I hope you've been enjoying Snap Language, the website and the channel.